Most people over 60 know they need to move and eat protein. But there is one more thing almost nobody pays attention to: what you eat before bed. After 60, the main muscle recovery happens not during the day, but at night, while you sleep. And if the body doesn't get what it needs in the evening, that window simply doesn't exist. Today, specifically about 4 foods that make that night productive. Stay until the end, because in the second half, there will be 2 simple evening recipes that take only 5 minutes. While you sleep, the body is working. Growth hormone is released in targeted pulses during the first hours of sleep. Muscles receive the signal to recover, but this process requires amino acids, the building material. After 60, the level of this hormone drops significantly. That is why diet is especially important. If there is not enough protein in the evening, the body takes amino acids from existing muscles, meaning the muscles literally break down overnight to provide energy. And this is exactly where evening protein plays its role. In the evening, you need not just any protein, but slow protein, one that enters the bloodstream gradually over 6 to 8 hours. Then the muscles receive building material throughout the entire sleep, not just in the first 2 hours. That is exactly what makes casein the ideal evening protein. The formula is simple. Slow protein in the evening leads to amino acids in the blood all night, leads to growth hormone works, and finds material leads to muscles recover. Food 1. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. The most important evening choice. They contain casein, a protein that digests slowly over 6 to 8 hours. This means, while you sleep, amino acids reach the muscles gradually. Without this flow, the body takes amino acids from the muscles, actively breaking them down. Greek yogurt works just as well. It contains 2 to 3 times more protein than regular yogurt, a 150 to 200 gram portion in the evening. And you have provided the muscles with a constant supply of protein for the whole night. Food 2. Pumpkin seeds. An unexpected choice for the evening. Pumpkin seeds contain the highest concentration of zinc among plant-based foods and a good amount of magnesium. Important, zinc and magnesium are 2 minerals that are often deficient after 60. Zinc participates in protein synthesis at the cellular level. Without it, the synthesis process simply slows down. Magnesium relaxes muscles, reduces nighttime cramps, and improves sleep quality. 3 tablespoons in the evening covers this need. Food 3. Sour cherries or dark berries. This food works on 2 fronts simultaneously. Sour cherries and dark berries contain natural melatonin. This is not the melatonin found in pills. It is a precursor from which the body produces melatonin on its own. After 60, production of this hormone decreases. Sour cherries help restore it through food. At the same time, anthocyanins in berries reduce muscle inflammation that accumulates throughout the day. This means nighttime recovery takes place in muscles where inflammation has already been reduced. Frozen or dried versions work just as well. Food 4. Banana. A banana in the evening is not about sugar. It is about magnesium and tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid from which the body produces serotonin, and from that, melatonin. Magnesium relaxes muscles and helps you fall asleep. So a banana in the evening is not about sweets. It is about supporting sleep and relaxing muscles after the day. Recipe 1. Night protection, 5 minutes. And cottage cheese, 150 grams, 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds, a bit of sour cherries or berries, and 1 banana. Mix together. Eat 30 to 40 minutes before bed. Casein, omega-3, melatonin precursor, magnesium. 4 recovery mechanisms in 1 bowl. Recipe 2. Evening smoothie bowl, no blender. Greek yogurt, 150 grams. Banana, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, frozen sour cherries or berries. Mix together. Nothing to heat, nothing to cook. Takes 2 minutes. Slow protein, melatonin precursor, zinc, magnesium. A fully ready evening protocol. Important, eat this 30 to 40 minutes before bed, not immediately before sleep. Casein begins absorbing gradually, and this process must start before you fall asleep, briefly and without exaggeration. 3 things that interfere with nighttime recovery: a large portion of carbohydrates in the evening, a sharp spike in blood sugar, and insulin interferes with growth hormone production. Without growth hormone, recovery practically stops. Alcohol in the evening reduces muscle protein synthesis by 20 to 30% over the next 24 hours, meaning the nighttime cottage cheese after a glass of wine is almost pointless. Going to bed without protein. If you go to sleep without protein, the body takes amino acids from the muscles. The evening after 60 is not just another meal, it is a window during which muscles are actively recovering or breaking down. 4 foods, 2 recipes, 1 rule about timing. Nothing complicated. If this was useful, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Simple health videos for people over 60 are posted here regularly. Write in the comments, what do you usually eat before bed?